safety plan, we can end that. If you don't feel overwhelmed anymore, if you know you want your kids with you and all that, then we can end the safety plan. So it's up to you if you want to work with me still voluntarily to do services for them and services for you and things like that. We can do that. So we can end the safety plan and we can just work voluntarily with your kids in your home and get them services in you as well to close the case. So if you want to do that, we can do that. So before I got out of hand in there, that's what we were going to talk about, but then escalated.
Well, we have to, but see, we have an assessment from Marshawn.
Right, and it's been changed to next Thursday.
By who? By who?
By.
Okay. You do realize he doesn't have custody, so I think Linda's going to have a problem for accepting that change. And I really feel sorry for her. She is the one we made an appointment with, and that appointment was made by Marquisa, who is the parent, and this woman called us, and we made an appointment with her. And for her to change it on his word instead of the parents, I don't know what you guys are doing, but she has custody. And until that man over there has custody, he doesn't have that kind of say-so. Okay. To change an assessment for a child, and when I tell you, you know how serious the assessment was. I cannot believe you guys canceled the assessment. Didn't say anything. He had no nerve to, I can't even believe you canceled it. Come on. So are we done here?
He didn't cancel it. He just changed it.
He wasn't supposed to change. He didn't even talk to her. He didn't talk to her. He didn't talk to her. So I can't wait to talk to Linda to find out.
Like, I'm not I can't wait. By, like the counselor or like.
He actually talked to Linda, so she has a problem because she should never. She should never have changed the appointment.
To her. So
I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know where you guys made him think that he was God in this case. These are not his children.
We never gave him custody. We never had custody.
I know he never had custody.
And then I'm going to have you sign a release for me to even be able to speak with her about anything. And may I ask why?
But I signed it already.
I know, but we need one for us. We need one for us.
Well, who came to the house? See, this is what I'm saying. Somebody came to her house.
Anytime we talk with someone outside the case parties, we need a release.
But what I'm saying is, are you not from the same organization?
Today.
Okay, you just got it today.
Right.
Well, then who came to the house?
When are you?
Somebody came to the house. I'm sorry, what is your last name?
Ruffin.
Mr. Ruffin, somebody came to the house. This is why I was so upset, because the guy that came to the house, Mr. Ruffin, just to say where it went, the guy that came to the house and was sitting down there talking to Marquisa, he said that the kids are supposed to be at the house. He said, I can't even do the assessment without the kids being at the house.
You're talking about the person from the crisis team. Is it Mr. Cruz?
Mr. Jose Cruz.
Yeah,
okay.
That's what she's talking about.
Okay.
Where's
he now?
So,
I don't know.
Oh.
He's a counselor.
I recommended the Children for Services.
Right.
Not through.
I didn't know about that.
You got the letter in the mail. How did you know about the appointment today?
Because she called us.
Uh-huh.
She called us, and then we talked to her on the phone, and she said, well, when can we get the assessment done for Marshawn? She wanted to do both of us, and then I said, well, do you want us to do it one at a time? And she said, okay, let's do it one at a time. And we had this appointment, I'm sure, almost since Monday. And the only reason we went with her, just to say this, Mr. Ruffin, the only reason we went with her is because the gentleman that left said that someone was going to call and do an assessment. So now...
He's not part...
Well, see, we didn't know that.
He's not part of us, of our organization. So,
well, I don't understand.
As I was telling you...
He's a counselor. We don't counsel, we don't do anything. We refer to places. I mean, have you never worked with children's services
who referred him? What I'm saying is, I don't know why one person comes in and then leaves, and another person comes in and then leaves.
Because
it's so
we refer to counselors. So counselors sometimes have intake people that come and interview and assess, and then they refer to their counsel.
But do you understand how confusing that can be to a person that they're thinking they're getting family services in a team effort? And she called me and she said, this is what she called me, and she said, 50 million people are calling my house. I don't know who they are. They said they want counsel. I don't know. And I'm like, okay, Marquisa, the next time somebody calls and comes by, call me. And so when this gentleman called and came by, I said, just make sure I'm on the phone. And he is the one that said, somebody's going to call. She needs to have her children in the house. That's all I know. I just don't know anything else. And I know, one thing I know, that he did not have custody. But he was just
I wasn't known about anything like.
It was just so stressful because it's like people are talking about her, and I'm thinking, are you serious? I don't even understand.
So at this point, the investigation phase is over. The ongoing phase, remember the people I told you that will help you, link you with services, help you out at home, and things of that nature? Person that can work with you long term.
Yeah, that's me.
That's her.
That's you.
So you will get a letter in the mail notifying you that my investigation is complete
Just one.
and that we've gone on from here.
Do you have my new address? That's probably why I didn't get a letter in the mail, because I moved.
Yeah.
The Wedgwood. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
We have that. And then who are you through again?
I'm past parent advocacy.
Pass. Okay.
Just with PAS.
Okay. So this is just so I have it on case you have one.
It's making me really uncomfortable, though. You know, we're just going to talk. If that's okay, can we have some privacy? Please? That's fine. Sit in my car for a minute. Okay.
Oh, you got your purse.
And you want to make sure that my name is on there too. There's
It's
a
just
release.
pass, so.
Why does he
Parent
get in the car?
advocacy. We'll put our. I'll write my name.
And then may I ask why he's videotaping? What is this
Yes.
for?
Because Marquisa, I don't want to go through the he said, she said. That's the only reason.
No, because
That's the only reason. We don't want anyone to say what something was said or you said something. That way we don't have to do it.
Okay. I was just curious. Never been taped before. So you just sign here. You don't have to sign anything. It's just so she knows that I speak with you. And you'll get a copy of this as well.
See, this is why I had said I would bring her down to the center because you had a machine there, the copy things, big table.
Oh, you don't have to sign anything.
No, I want to put my name there.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
To tell who passes.
that makes me
Now,
so
when
sad.
are we supposed to get us? Since the appointment has changed, now when is it supposed to be?
I think he said next Thursday at 7. Wow. And this is through. With no. Okay. But was he seen at the CAC?
Yes, he was.
But they did
It was all
not.
the
He did
same.
not. He did not because he was only 3. And so they waited till something manifested and told her that at that time bring him back. And that was what happened. I'm trying to get them to understand. Did you know that the trans
I did not.
well, I'm trying to get them to understand that if you got a death, no one ever came in. So I'm glad to see it because when the child died, but
Natural
not. That was with Marshawn.
They didn't like.
That was
put
with
you on to
Marshawn.
an ongoing
They no one
worker?
came in for the death of the child, and
Oh,
I
no,
thought
they didn't come in for
I thought that would be really important because you're losing. There's a death. That's so
Right.
traumatic, and
They
she
probably,
never.
They probably just.
she
like,
never
oh,
got-
We're just gonna leave her alone, you know.
But I thought that's when you come in. That's when you come in. That's a death of a child.
If they would have came
And
in then, that would have been.
that would have been very helpful.
I think.
You know. See, this is how Marquise looks at it.
Look what just happened. Look at what just happened. You know what I'm saying?
She looks at it as, and I don't want her to look at these services.
Right.
And I'm fighting hard for her not to. But when she doesn't get those services, when such traumatic things happen,
Right. How are you gonna get in when not as traumatic?
And now they just had to see all that too.
Marquise, that's what you know about little ones. You just give them a lot of love, and they'll be fine. Give them a lot of love. I'm just glad because they just want to be with you.
So his appointment is with youth services, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, when is that change? It's changed to when?
I think he said next Thursday to 7 for the assessment.
Next Thursday. I want to wait that long. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but sometimes it tastes like that. A lot of services, you know, the people out there.
But now we have to switch back because she's moved to one. But there's only so many weeks left in the year. But without that,
They've maintained them at the same school. Like they've been going to
no, they wouldn't let them
Styles.
maintain them. No, we went in there and we asked
Yeah, we went in
today.
there.
Didn't you
and they
pick them
told
up
us-
from school?
Yeah, but I just moved.
She just moved.
Oh, you're saying now that you moved, they won't let him back. Oh, okay. I thought you said you
And I
meant
don't
he's
wanna
not
move
been
him because
going
he's
for
a
a
little
little
bit
bit.
So
time
now I like to them to start being a family because they need to bond. 2 months out of the house, I mean, and I just think that if I can get them on homeschooling just to the rest of the school year so they won't be stressed, bond with her because it's just too much. It just needs to be a lot of bonding, a lot of love, a lot of support. And so that's what I want to work on, money and things like that. Because I feel like she should not be in the same position. Struggling. I don't want to take care of 4 other children. Later on, if we don't help them now. And it's really about the kids. They
Well, I think
love
it's
her.
about you too, not just the kids. I think if you're not, stable enough, then how do you provide for them too? So we want to make sure that you're.
But she really has been stable.
No, I'm not saying you're not stable. I'm saying like you need to help yourself as well and make sure you're happy and you're doing okay.
Yeah, that's what I heard the wraparound services
Right.
do. Now, you are from the Center for Family Hours?
No, I'm from Children's Services.
When does she get that services?
Which one?
Center for Children and Family Hours.
The CAC?
Yeah.
You already went there. They're the sexual abuse unit for Children's Services.
But she didn't get the services for the sexual abuse.
Well, what did they say?
They
I think I have a
said-
report. It said that I think they concluded it that there's no further, there's nothing further. Based on what the kids reported to them, that there's nothing further that they can do.
But there's been no counseling for the kids.
Right, that's what the YSA is for. The
But then
assessment.
they got 2 different ones. I don't know how CAC can close a case when there's never been one open that we can see. I mean, I've never, she's never. So
They should
what
have sent stuff in the mail.
Yes.
And that's why I said I just want to get the paperwork, find out what happened, where these services, what was done, so that we can put it in. I thought they were the one-stop shop because I believe that the reason I said this, the reason I wanted to call you in as part of the team and go to CAC was
Right.
situation in the church.
Right. So they didn't tell you anything when you took them over there about what they asked
Oh, yeah, they took it there.
and then what they should have told you what they concluded.
They said they believe her. They said they
So did they say they were going to link you with stuff? They should have
the
told
only
you
thing
like
they said
what
was
they're
they
going
can't
to
do
do.
nothing for my son because since he can't speak, we can't say what time and day. Look what he said. He
Yes.
can't say the time and day it happened. But he can say everything else, but since he couldn't say the time and date it happened, that they couldn't do anything about it. But the guy did it for 2 other kids.
So we want to know, for personally
And they
myself.
probably won't link you with anything then if they said that they couldn't do anything for you.
Well, we're not accepting they can't do anything because I pay my taxes and I look at their website and I know that they're supposed to have services wraparound.
But that's why now you're open with me so I can get them counseling, and that's what the youth services advocate. No, I knew that. I didn't know like he was raped. I know that there was touching and stuff
No,
like that.
when
Yeah.
he was I was raped by a
Yeah.
grown man. You didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's the problem I'm having. I'm having to tell each person that she's connected to after she's already told them, and it's never in the report. What's the problem? Why is that? I mean, shouldn't it be in the report?
Because they don't care about that. They
I mean, what
make
I'm
it all
saying
me.
is when you're trying to
Well,
assess my
but I have
son,
access to a lot of people you've talked to, like Jose, and then they don't have access to the database that I have access to.
but in your database, that should have been in the database that he was raped by a grown man.
It probably was. I haven't looked through everything. I just got the case. So when I looked through, I know he was involved in the CAC and that there was some sexual inappropriate
Okay, because we're going to have to go back, I guess, to CSC because I don't and find out what they did.
Yeah, I mean, you can try calling them and
Yeah.
see, what else you do. Because I don't work over there. I don't do investigations. So I don't know. So,
Okay. Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi. How are you?
I'm great. What's going on?
We're just well, it's all been resolved, and we're getting ready to take the kids, and everybody's happy now, and we got our caseworker, so we're fine.
Yeah, there was a little misunderstanding
Yeah.
at first, but I spoke with my supervisor.
Thank you so much.
That's fine.
Now, I was getting ready to say that doesn't look like ours.
And the pen.
Did she have a copy?
Yeah, I just tore it up.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
We can go home now. So next Thursday we go to assessment, and we wait for you to give us a buzz.
Yeah, I'll call you next week to set up something to come see you and the kids.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Bye. It was nice meeting you.
Bye bye.